After a vicious back-and-forth battle between Arizona State and Baylor Saturday night, ASU kicker Jesus Gomez put the game on ice, delivering a 43-yard field goal right through these uprights as time expired. The Sun Devils left McLean Stadium with a 27-24 victory, a 3-1 record, and a kicker on their shoulders. If you were in these stands for Arizona State's matchup versus number 1 ranked Arizona on Saturday, you probably heard U of A chant so loud that you thought you were in Tucson. It is pouring, we are soaked, it's a fun one. There might be a monsoon tonight, that's something to look out for. And Keenan, another thing to look out for is this TCU offense, especially their quarterback, Josh Hoover. And a couple parallels with Detroit and ASU to activate the Valley culture, and then you guys have the Gritty Tigers. The last 2 years have made some pretty crazy runs, done the impossible, made it to the playoffs. How have you seen the parallels between these two teams?
Yeah, I mean, just the way we kept battling.
So now, while Sam Levitt's kicking it in Baton Rouge with Lane Kiffin, some Sun Devil fans who carry some feelings of betrayal have taken to beating, burning, even barbecuing the number 10 jersey they once adorned. But fans may want to pump the brakes because Levitt's absence may have done some good for the program. Arizona State football is banged up right now, like really banged up. Offensive lineman Ben Coleman and linebacker Zyrus Fiaseu have both been ruled out for the season with injury. Arizona State safety Miles Ghost Rouser has been a standout for the Sun Devils in his 2 seasons in Tempe. Many of Rouser's athletic successes, though, have been gained through loss. Rouser lost his father Walter to breast cancer when he was 5 years old.
I really didn't realize that I wasn't going to see my dad the rest of my life, but that's kind of how I felt, just empty, knowing now that I won't really see him no more.
His mother, Autumn, found sports to be a way to help channel Miles's grief into something positive.
I think he was looking for an outlet. I saw how well he did when he was around the other players and the team and the coaches and the camaraderie that it brought. And he seemed at peace.
Without his father in his life, Miles looked for a male role model and eventually found it in his stepbrother, Andre Selden Jr.
After the years passed, right around middle school, I met Andre Selden Sr., and as we became a family, he gained a big brother, which was something he always wanted that I told him he couldn't have.
It was like the big brother I always wanted, for real. Like, just having him as a role model and as a big brother, it was just, he set the standard for me and who I am as a person today.
As Miles and Andre's bond as brothers developed, football was always at the root of it. From playing high school ball together at Belleville High School in Michigan to eventually ending up back on the same field at New Mexico State, the brothers had undeniable chemistry. How does it get better than playing with your brother?
It really don't. It really don't. You kind of know exactly what he gonna do, what he thinking in the game.
Miles actually transferred from Campbell to play with him at New Mexico State. That was a driving factor. His brother was there, he wanted to play with him again. Them two playing together on the same field was like a 1-2 punch.
After their year together at New Mexico State in 2023, Miles and Andre went their separate ways, with Miles going to Arizona State and Andre committing to TCU.
Andre transferred from TCU to Utah State. The first week that he got there, there was a tragic accident involving swimming, and he drowned, and that was last year in July.
More so shocked and surprised, just like the person he was and what he did and how he was a role model for me. I never thought he would be gone.
Just every emotion that you could possibly think of. He wasn't just a great athlete, he was a great person.
Following Andre's loss, Miles would dedicate his 2024 season to his late brother, a breakout year for him which resulted in a Big 12 championship for ASU.
I'd say it was everything. Like, my why was that for last year.
You still have to grieve, you still have to process everything. And so I remember having a conversation with him, and it was like, I'm gonna dedicate my season to him. I'm gonna make sure I leave everything out there on the field for him.
Now, looking ahead to 2026, Rouser and his family want to honor Andre by sharing his love of football with the next generation.
When he was on that field, his goal was that there's not going to be any completions on him. And that's the name of the foundation, no completions. And And what we want to do with that is give the gift of football to other players, youth athletes. There's a lot of talent that goes undiscovered just because of cost or just not having the opportunity. We want to be able to give scholarships. We also want to host national camps in his name under the foundation.
We started it because Dre wasn't just a role model for me, but honestly for everybody that really knew him. Like, I feel like whoever met him feel like they had to change for the better. And that's honestly what the foundation is for. All my life is really gonna be dedicated to Jay.
You're only here for a limited time. None of us know how long we're gonna be here. Do everything you can to be successful, help others, and be a good person.
For Cronkite Sports, I'm Dominic Pasella.